Today, Congress President Sonia Gandhi was called for questioning by the Enforcement Directorate in the National Herald money laundering case. Ahead of her arrival at the ED office, a party member staged protests across the country, branding the stir a Satyagraha, a way of peaceful resistance. However, what transpired on the streets was anything but peaceful. Vehicles were set ablaze, trains, fire tenders, and even ambulances were stalled, and all of it was an outpouring of anger.
We do not want to have protests like that, but the people are very angry. You know, when you have Nipur Sharma who talks about the Prophet and demeans religion, you know, and the minorities are feeling cornered, they are angry. And you know, if their leaders, they feel these are the leaders who speak about it in Parliament, you know, they stand by them. And then, you know, they will definitely revolt, they'll rebel.
The common man's problem also is Sonia Gandhi. Congress party is a party that brought freedom to this country. We here today stand and voice for the freedom of the human beings, freedom of individuals, freedom of citizens. And now you're trying to cut down the voice of the freedom of the individuals. So the youngsters are getting angry. They're coming out and burning things.
बीजेपी वाले ऐसी झूठे बातों में माहिर हो गए, तो ऐसे बाता अब उनका ही आदमी होगा ये ऐसे कामों में, क्योंकि कांग्रेस पार्टी को बदनाम करने के लिए ऐसे फालतू कामों। परसों उदयपुर में एक हत्या हुआ था, कौन था वो हिंदू मुसलमानों में कुछ जहर फैलाने के लिए कोशिश किए, वो पकड़ा गया। कौन निकला? भारतीय जनता पार्टी का निकला।
But it doesn't end here. Some within the Congress even asked why did the ED have to summon Sonia Gandhi to their office for questioning. Instead, couldn't the officials have gone to her doorstep?
I mean, they should be considering her age as well as her health. And you know, as I said, she could have been asked questions in her house, wherever they felt. I suppose, I mean, if I use the word that it's you know, they are vindictive, and you know, I think that in a way I'm talking about the BJP. I would say that it's a complete witch hunt.
3-4 ತಲೆಮಾರುಗಳಿಗೆ ಆಗುವಷ್ಟನ್ನು ನಾವು ಮಾಡಿಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದೇವೆ ನೆಹರು, ಇಂದಿರಾ ಗಾಂಧಿ, ಸೋನಿಯಾ ಗಾಂಧಿ ಹೆಸರಲ್ಲಿ. ಈ ಕಿಂಚತ್ತು ತ್ಯಾಗಕ್ಕೆ ನಾವು ತಯಾರಾಗದೆ ಹೋದ್ರೆ ನಾವು ಇನ್ನು ಮುಂದಕ್ಕೆ ತಿಂತಕ್ಕಂತ ಅನ್ನದಲ್ಲಿ ಹುಳು ಬೀಳುತ್ತೆ.
ईडी को इडियट बना दिए हैं ये सरकार ने. हिंदुस्तान के लोग तो देख रहे हैं, अगर सोनिया गांधी जी की कुछ हो गई तो हिंदुस्तान की आम जनता ये सरकार को नहीं माफ करेंगे.
Sir, doesn't the opposition have the right to carry out a satyagraha when they feel that they are being hunted down?
Well, the first question I would like to raise today on your channel is, if there is a law in the country, it will operate differently for common people and differently for Sonia ji and Rahul Gandhi. What kind of message the Congress party, which has ruled the country for more than 60 years, is seeking to give to the common man? अगर तुम्हें पुलिस स्टेशन बुलाया जाएगा, तुम आकर के हजारों को लेकर के घेर लो पुलिस स्टेशन को, IT office, ED office. They want to have double standards. Therefore, when you accuse us of trying to subvert the constitution, rule of law and institutions, what you are doing is exactly that. The second issue is, some facts have to be recalled on your channel. The complaint in this regard was filed before we came to power in 2014. The Delhi Metropolitan Court took cognizance under 420 cheating and also 120B criminal conspiracy against Sonia ji and Rahul Gandhi. They went to High Court for quashing it, failed. They went to Supreme Court for quashing it, failed. Both of them are on bail today, mother and son. Income tax proceedings started, heavy penalty imposed, and thereafter tribunal also plea rejected, High Court plea rejected. Now if you have already made your party as your pocket party, your leader as your pocket leaders, now you want to make the party's property also as your personal property. That is sum and substance. But the larger issue is, if you have failed in all the legal forums, why would you not appear before the lawful authority to reply to questions? That's the only issue.
Because
of which they are making all the hullabaloo.
Because today Mallikarjun Kharge said that it is a rule that when anyone is above the age of 65, 65 साल से उम्र के जितने भी वरिष्ठ नागरिक होते हैं उनके घर पर जाकर पूछताछ करते हैं, लेकिन यहाँ पर जानबूझकर बीजेपी पावरफुल दिखने के लिए सोनिया जी को ईडी तक लेके आ रही है।
मैं आपकी बात का जवाब दूं बहुत सरलता से। खड़गे साहब ईडी के दफ्तर में गए थे कि नहीं? खड़गे साहब की उम्र कितनी है आप मुझे बताइए। पहले चिदम्बरम साहब के खिलाफ एक कार्रवाई हुई थी ना, ईडी ने उनको गिरफ्तार भी किया था, वो 100 दिन तिहाड़ जेल में भी थे। ही गॉट द बेल फ्रॉम सुप्रीम कोर्ट। व्हाट इज द एज ऑफ मिस्टर चिदम्बरम? कम ऑन, व्हाट काइंड ऑफ लॉजिक इज बीइंग गिवन? She said that she's unwell. Twice the ED gave her time or not by postponing the date of questioning. Therefore, these questions are not relevant. The relevant point is, and therefore today on your channel I need to recall what this whole case is about. This whole issue of National Herald, from Jawaharlal Nehru's time, so many public shareholders were there. It went into non-printing. The Congress government gave it concession lands in Mohali, in Delhi, in Mumbai. Today there is property of crores fetching a rental of crores of rupees. Now 99% of the share, 9 crore share, were transferred to Young India Limited before we came to power in 2010-11. And 76% of Young India is owned by whom? Sonia is 38%, Rahul Gandhi 38%. Therefore, this entire property came into, because all this, including the landed property. And Congress party gave 90 crore rupees to this National Herald publishers. Once it was transferred, that loan was written off. Therefore, without investing a single penny, this huge property and everything came into the kitty of a firm substantially owned by the mother and the son. That's the whole issue is about. Fraud, cheating, conspiracy. The matter is being investigated. Trial will take place. Therefore, all the facts they are not stating. Only Indira Gandhi is, Sonia ji is being victimized. Did you take bail or not? Are you on bail or not? Is Rahul Gandhi on bail or not? Did you ran from court to court or not till the apex court and failed in your attempt? Therefore, आपके लिए कानून का रास्ता अलग होगा, दूसरे अलग होगा. And you know, Padmaja, something very interesting today. Today, a tribal woman, marginalized community, sister, a distinguished leader who has done so much for the society, is becoming the President of India. A tectonic moment in the polity of the country. And see the Congress behavior, which has ruled the country for more than 60 years.
It's interesting you brought up Draupadi Murmu ji. If I can just...
standards of New India on the one hand.
Sorry to interrupt, just 1 second. It's very interesting you brought up Draupadi Murmu ji, because Margaret Alva turned it around the other way and said that BJP says that we stand for tribals and women, and look at how you are treating a lady. That on the very day Draupadi Murmu is possibly going to be elected our next president, this is happening.
My reply is very simple. Margaret Alva today is the vice presidential candidate. Though bound to lose, surely. But once you are a candidate for the august office of the Vice President of India, you are required to at least follow the norms of restraint and protocol which a nominee to that office has to follow. I think I have spoken enough. She has been a governor for so many states. She has been a union minister, and she has been an MP for many terms. So I hope Margaret Alva knows the law, isn't it? Beyond that, I have nothing more to say.
All right, Mr. Ravi Shankar Prasad, thank you very much for speaking to us. This is not the last, of course, that the Congress says. You've heard on their Satyagraha as far as the new Indian case is concerned. Thanks very much, Mr. Prasad, for having joined us.